Hello there, Victor Pross speaking to you, anarchist artist. Okay, the information is in. I will be having the great debate with Matt Berkowitz, who is, I guess, the leading Zeitgeist intellectual here in the Vancouver chapter. And the debate will be at the University of British Columbia. It's titled The Free Market Anarchism versus the Zeitgeist Movement. And the subtitle, What Social System Would Best Serve Mankind? So there you go. I'll provide the information below in this video. For those who are living in the Vancouver area, of course, please do drop by. And even if you're living outside of Vancouver, hey, if you're so inclined and if you have the means and are able to afford it, do drop by. I'd look forward to meeting you. Now, I think that is going to be a very interesting debate. I think for a lot of people who are pretty much resolved in their convictions on one side or the other, they might be reverberated, I guess, and confirmed further in their convictions. And for those who are sitting on the fence, I think it should be very edifying. And it's funny how the Zeitgeisters are, they have this major bitch against competition, but competition is not just something in the realm of of the market, where you have a competition for customers, and it is a competition of services and products and goods and services. But the competition is also in the realm of another type of market, and that's in the market of ideas. So they are putting up a pretty ferocious battle there. And I think that for the advocates of what I consider to be the genuine advocates of freedom and of a free market and anarchism, have to step it up and really, meet them on their own terms and rise to the occasion. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I am trying to skip the tails, the scales rather, towards a freer society, and for whatever marginal dent that I can make, I'm trying my best. I don't know, but anyway, I have been looking into the matter. I have a great more deal of studying to do on the matter, but I'm not really starting from scratch. I have been studying philosophy my whole life, and I had studied formally under John Redpath, who is an objectivist professor. And I took a course at York University, and it was called Intellectual History, and that was very helpful to me in understanding intellectual movements and how history truly does repeat itself. How a lot of the same ideas are just recycled and get back onto the hamster wheel of humanity and goes rolling along and along and along again and again and again. And there's all different types of the verbiage change, the titles change, the surface level stuff changes, but really it's the same essence that you find in a lot of collectivist movements throughout history. The essence is always there, and this is exactly what I see with the Zeitgeister. Is really just, as I've said, a repackaging of Marxist ideology. And of course Marxist ideology even has its roots in earlier philosophies, starting with Plato's Republic. That's the first blueprint to a collectivist society that you have, and you move that along to the epistemology and metaphysics and ethics of Immanuel Kant. His politics seems to contradict his philosophical base and his writings in ethics. But really, it really is a philosopher's major fundamental premises, which you do find in metaphysics and epistemology and his ethics, that will determine, regardless of what his stance, his purported stance is in politics, metaphysics and especially ethics will trump a thinker's political philosophy altogether. But with the Zeitgeisters, though, you find that even with their metaphysics, starting in one specific realm I'm speaking of, and that being their stance on free will, they are determinists. So that's a part of their metaphysics right there. And of course, there's a close bridge between metaphysics and epistemology. So it's very telling, and you have that in Marxism as well. You do have this in Marxism, this historical determinism, it still is determinism. See, the verbiage change. It's historical determinism, and it's a person's social status, their economic status, or their standing in life or whatnot. There's this category. They want to dissolve a class. Class distinctions, and have a classless society. You find that with the Zeitgeisters as well. They are determinists, environmental determinists, I guess you could say. And of course, they're against the profit motive. That's Marxist right there. They're against competition. They're against the monetary system. That's like an extra. Something extra that they're adding to the table. Like Marxism wasn't necessarily against, a monetary system, which is just a medium of exchange. The Zeitgeisters are against, of course, the fiat currency, but it's not so much the fiat currency that they're against as they are against currency. So, of course, if they're going to be against a monetary currency-based system, they're going to be against the fiat currency. I mean, it just goes with it, right? And then, of course, they're against property rights. So you can see the collectivism here, just glaring you in the face. And this is the essence and the roots that I would like to undertake and divulge and bring to the surface, and to make an appeal to the people of the positions that they truly take, whether they're conscious of or not. I know a lot of people are attracted to the Zeitgeist movement because they are tired of the current system, and they're propelled and attracted like flies to shit to something that is going to offer something different. And they might be coming from a very good and benevolent stance. But, as the saying goes, the road to hell was paved with good intentions. But anyway, I guess that's all I want to say right now without getting too deep into it. But anyway, thanks for listening. Victor Pross, Anarchist Artist, signing out. Pop goes the culture.